What's going on, everyone? Dana back for Naang Boots. And I got a question. This is not one I get online as much, but when I do see people at the workshop, this is something that comes up because they'll see me sometimes with my shoes off. This is Thailand after all, so we don't always wear our boots or our shoes inside. I might kick my boots off, slip on a pair of sandals, and people will notice my socks. I often wear toe socks. Now, I'll get questions about why, and then should I wear, people say, oh, should I wear toe socks with my boots? And that depends on you. There's no right or wrong answer there. You own socks that you really love, keep wearing them, by all means. I'll tell you the reason that I decided to go with toe socks, and then, you can make a decision for yourself. But for wearing something that has the anatomical last, that shape that matches the foot, what I find is that the toe socks really help me get that splay on my toes. And the fabric in between acts as a little bit of a spacer, so you do get a little bit more push out from your toes, and that can be really comfortable, especially when you have the room to splay your toes out, and you find that your balance improves, and you really do start to get function back from your toes that maybe you didn't have before you made the transition to an anatomical toe box or a barefoot shoe. So in that regard, the toe socks do help to some extent. Now, are they perfect? No, by no means. And is it a one-size-fits-all solution? No, like any sock, right? You're going to want to find a toe sock that fits your particular toes. I tend to need ones that have slightly larger toes because I have fat toes, and it helps, and they're very comfortable for me once you get used to them. I remember the first time I tried them on, they certainly were not comfortable, and they felt a bit constrained. But over time, you find ones that fit, and you get used to the feel, like with anything, and you get used to wearing them. Now, if you're going to wear boots or shoes that do not have an anatomical toe box, they look more like a traditional toe on a shoe, the toe socks are probably not going to be so comfortable because it's going to push your toes out and they're going to feel even more constrained. But if you have that anatomical shape, you have a boot built on the anatomical last, then you're going to feel much more comfortable, I think, with the toe socks because you're going to be able to take advantage of that entire toe box of that anatomical foot shape. And you're going to start to notice that you use your big toes quite a bit to shift your body weight and even push off. And there's actually been some studies of this shape of shoe showing that the ability to use your toes to push off in certain directions improves and helps your balance and your ability to move and pivot. So something to keep in mind. Are they for everyone? No. Some people get freaked out just by the sight of them. But if you're using a barefoot shoe, if you're using an anatomical toe box, then I really think that you could find benefit in something like this. Try different brands, find the ones that work for you that are comfortable. When I'm on long motorcycle rides, I have some merino wool ones that come all the way up on my 10-inch boots, and they're super comfortable. There's a few other benefits to these as well. It tends to cut down on blisters when you're hiking. Like I wear the Winfields quite a bit to go hiking. And having that fabric between the toes, one, keeps my feet drier because I have more wicking surface area. So it's wicking the moisture out from between my toes. And two, it's cutting down on skin friction between my toes. So I used to always get blisters between my second and third toe. These socks have essentially eliminated that for me completely. So definitely keeps my feet drier, reduces the blisters, and definitely gives me more control over splay and toe movement, which I think has improved my balance while I'm wearing these boots considerably. So something for you to consider. Again, if you have socks you love, keep using those socks. You don't have to buy toe socks. You don't have to go out and get them if you don't have them. Your entire foot health isn't going to fall apart without them. But if you want to give them a try, check out some brands, go look at them, touch them, see what you think of the fabric, the thickness, the material, and see what works for you. I hope that helps. If you have any questions, feel free to drop me a comment or go over to the website. You can fill out the contact form or get our email over there, naangboots.com. Thank you.